What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Kari. About to board this flight to São Paulo. Yeah, six and a half hours is gonna be a long one, but you know, we got Carnival waiting on the other end, so I'm excited, man. First time in Brazil. It's been a long time coming. Let's do it. What up, YouTube? It's your boy Kari here, back again with another video. So your boy finally made it down to Brazil. If you didn't know already, if you're not following me on Instagram or Facebook or something like that, you didn't know, I'm in Brazil right now. I'm in Rio De Janeiro. I just got here yesterday. I've probably been in the country for about 24 hours at this point. So with no further ado, I want to give you guys my first impressions of Rio, guys. I know I just arrived. I might get some things wrong because sometimes you need more than just 24 hours to really get an opinion on a place, but I just want to give you first impressions, guys. So I flew in directly from Medellin, Colombia. I stopped in São Paulo, and then from there I went to Rio, okay? And first off, Rio is a beautiful, beautiful city, guys. Beautiful, jaw-dropping. Like, I've never seen a city with this much natural beauty. I thought Colombia took the cake, like Medellin, but nah, Rio with the beach. Rio to me is like Medellin with a beach, guys. It is insane. So when you arrive, you'll be at the airport, you'll be able to see the whole city. There's a lot of really tall mountains and stuff, right? Like big rock formations in Rio that you can see from all over the place. And then the beach is actually gorgeous. It's a beautiful beach. Like Copacabana, I rode by Copacabana on my way to my hotel, right? And where I'm staying is kind of off the beaten path. It's not right in the middle of Copacabana or anything. I'm gonna be staying there in 2 days for 3 days, a 3-day stay over there. So right now where I'm at is Barra de Turica, something like that. It's hard to pronounce, and I really haven't gotten the Portuguese accent down yet. It's hard, guys. So that's my second point. Portuguese is not the same as Spanish. It is very, very different. You do not speak Portuguese if you speak Spanish, because I speak really good Spanish, but I don't understand hardly anything that these people say. But what I will say is, like, every third word, like in a sentence, it'll be kind of similar to the same word in Spanish, or there's certain things that they say that's very similar. So, I mean, I could pick up on, I don't know, maybe 20% of what's going on, but like it's the accents and the pronunciations of Portuguese is just really, really different from what I'm used to. I'm sure, you know, after a little bit of time, I'll be able to get used to it. Practicing and taking classes, I'll be able to learn Portuguese. And maybe that's something I'll do down the line. Right now, I'm just in the country for 2 weeks. So, you know, I probably won't get the chance to fully learn Portuguese while I'm here this time, but something to think about in the future. Now, the food, okay? I would say when we're talking food, Brazil, I've only eaten at, what, 2 different restaurants, but they've been excellent, guys. I went to this spot right around the corner from my hotel last night called Pineapple. This spot was delicious, man, delicious. I got like this coconut pineapple rice with shrimp in it, and it was just like from another world. And the restaurant was beautiful. It had like a big fish tank in there. It was decorated like kind of like a Cartagena style decoration, if you're familiar with it, like how they use like the straw chairs and all that type of stuff in Cartagena. Yeah, it was delicious. I had like a pina colada. It was the best pina colada I ever had. Like, so, you know, Brazil, when it comes to food, it's really good, like from what I've had so far. Now, I got a long way to go, guys. It's been 24 hours in the country, and like I said, it's pretty much impossible to make a firm opinion with just 24 hours. But, you know, like I said, I just want to give you guys first impressions. Now, the women, they're drop dead gorgeous, right? Like very similar skin tones to Colombia. You see a lot more dark skinned women here, which is really dope, really cool to see. And here, I'll say this, like, in Colombia, I feel like the women that have a flaw, they try to cover it up more. Like, they try to get surgery. If they have a flat chest, they try to get breast implants. If they have no ass, they try to get a BBL. In Brazil, I feel like I see a lot more women that maybe have a flaw, but they're not trying to like cover it up or anything. You know, they're fine being who they are. And so I see a lot less plastic surgery out here in Brazil. And this is just my first opinions, because you know they give the name of BBL, Brazilian butt lift, to Brazil. So I was expecting like every girl to have a BBL, and trust me, I've seen BBLs in Colombia like you wouldn't believe. So I really think they should call it a CBL, a Colombian butt lift, because I think it's way more prevalent in Colombia. But you know, it is what it is. Now the girls are very cool to talk to. Like, even though I don't speak Portuguese, I've talked to girls, but I'll be like talking in Spanish if they only speak Portuguese, and they'll kind of understand what I'm saying most of the time. Like, it's really crazy, but it's been working. And so actually this one girl, you know, she decided to just start making out with me, and then I was talking to some friends of mine that are also out here, and apparently making out to the Brazilians is like a handshake. They say, like, they just start kissing. They love to kiss. When you're out and about, like at the street parties, or if you go to carnival, or if you're even on the beach or whatever, you will see people just making out a lot, even if they just met. And it's kind of nasty. I'm not really a fan of that. I don't really, yeah, I'm not a big kisser unless I'm really into you. So that's just my take on it. But you know, these girls out here, they tend to like kiss one dude, then they'll go around, party and dance, and then start kissing someone else. So like, for that reason, I don't really want to be kissing the girls out here just yet. Now, if you're talking to one seriously, that's a different type of situation. But you know, they do it so casually here. But nonetheless, the women seem very nice and approachable. So it's very easy to get like an Instagram or get a WhatsApp, you know, if you see something you like, you know. But don't be surprised if you see a girl that you talk to go talk to somebody else and go talk to somebody else, because they're just a very free-spirited type of culture out here. It is what it is. And the women right now, since it's carnival, they're all wearing the carnival outfits, which is usually like a two-piece, like a skirt with like a kind of like a decorated sports bra, if you will, like something like that. And so there's plenty of talent all over Rio. You know, I haven't even gotten into like the hood yet. I haven't been to the favelas. I haven't really been to Centro yet. So I still have a lot of places to go. So far, so good. You know, the weather is excellent. It's a little bit warmer than what I'm used to coming from Medellin, you know, in the daytime at least. But at night, it really cools off nicely out here at night. Not that you'll need a jacket, but you could probably, shorts and a t-shirt is really what you need out here all day and all night. Like, even at night, you don't need to wear a jacket or jeans or anything. You can, but most people out here got shorts on. One thing about Brazil is people are super fit. So, you know, whereas though like Colombia, like a lot of the women are not into the Colombian dudes, because Colombian, and don't hate on me for this, but like Colombian dudes, there's not as much like handsome guys in Colombia, right? There's the genetics in Colombia produce a lot more shorter dudes, a lot more just smaller dudes, right? And they all kind of look a certain way. Now here in Brazil, it's like the girls here have plenty of options. Like, they have plenty of options, but there's more girls than guys here. So when you put that together, then, you know, you're in a good situation being a guy. But there's no shortage of like handsome guys here. Like, and most dudes are ripped out here. That's why I noticed, like, you know, they take the gym very seriously out here. They take their body, their health very seriously out here. So that's cool to see. Yeah, like I said, man, I'm loving it so far. I got, what, 4 more days in Rio, so, you know, we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna be doing some carnival activities coming up here soon. I'm gonna try to go see a site or two. Of course, everything is more expensive than Colombia in general, but not so expensive. Like, I've been taking Ubers, like 30 to 45 minute Ubers have been costing like just $10, $15. So a little bit more than Colombia, where you could get away with that for like $5. And then the food, you know, it's just a little bit more. But there's some things that are pricey here. You know, there's some parties, like they have the big kind of stadium party, I think it is, and that, to get into that, where they're doing like the carnival competition thing, is like $600 and up, you know, for a ticket. And so Brazilian has its fair share of wealthy people, rich Brazilians and stuff. So, you know, unlike Colombia, I feel like there's more of a distribution of wealth here, and there's a lot more people that have money. And so there's people that have money in Colombia too, but I would say the vast majority of people in Colombia, especially in the city of Medellin, are living a lot lower annual income, if you will. So out here in Brazil, you'll see a lot more money, a lot more people that have just money to blow, you know, like they have rich people just like we have in the States almost. Like Brazil is that big, it's got that many people, you know, it's just got a lot of different elements to it, right? So I'm about to get ready for day 2 right now, hit the streets. I gotta go pick up some tickets for Carnival, and then I might hit the beach or something, and then I'm gonna just try to relax, man, because last night, I'm not saying we went real hard, but we was in the streets, man. We was active with it. So I'm gonna drop some of that footage for y'all, you know what I mean? So you can see kind of real world, real life perspective, Kari.HQ perspective of what Brazil is really hitting for. And I thank y'all for joining into the channel. Stay tuned for more content from Brazil, from Colombia, from South America, from wherever Kari.HQ is at. Man, like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy Kari.HQ, man. I'm out.